I'm trying to like come up with new weird things that like no one has seen before, or something that's like a combination of things that are like just very different from like what people have seen. I could have hopefully 30 or 40 years, more of like everydays here. So to me, it's something that's just very much a part of my life. I think about a lot and is definitely a big priority, but it's not something that like causes me a bunch of stress each day. And is something that I, get a lot of enjoyment out of. So I very much feel like I'm sort of like just at the beginning of this sort of like journey. I think constant repetition is a way to get better. All you can control is like what you do to get better. And I strongly believe that at the end of the day, like this just forces you to do, if you're doing every day, it forces you to just do more work than you would if you weren't doing every day. But as much as I can, I do try and give away stuff because it's like the least I can do to sort of give back. And it's also really cool to see people like take and use these things and like remix them and like interpret them in different ways that like I never thought of. To me, it feels like the default way that people should like treat art, or maybe not. Like that's just like how I approach art sort of like naturally. I feel like the everydays over the years has kind of shifted tone and obviously shifted sort of like aesthetics over the years. But I feel like right now it feels almost like I'm reacting a lot to the like news, and I watch the news a lot, and I have a pretty good of what's going on, and so that finds its way into the work quite a bit. And sometimes I almost view it as like a political cartoonist, but in a very different aesthetic realm than you would, using the most modern computer digital tools to make political cartoons versus, somebody who just like sketches things out. I would say that the main themes right now are obviously kind of like politics, the virus, sort of like pop culture, and I would say sort of like technology, and then how those things kind of like play off of each other. So I feel like it's trying to take these certain elements of society, and a lot of them deal with sort of the like power structure of these elements and how they sort of like play off of each other and who has this power in this dynamic between these two different entities. And that's why a lot of times I'll put them as like giant things in my like pieces, because they are like massive entities that affect, millions, if not billions of people on the planet. It's very just like each day is not like, oh man, what am I going to say that fits into this bigger narrative about blah, blah. It's just like, okay, I got 2 hours. I got to get something done. What am I doing? Like literally, what am I going to do today? I have no idea. Every day is just like, oh shit, I got to think of something. Like there's no like Marvel Cinematic Universe that I'm like, just slowly chipping away at. I'm just like, this. There's no people for. I think I have very high expectations and high standards for what I'm trying to sort of like achieve. So I do feel like a lot of the work still like really sucks. And I think the other piece of that is I put out work every single day, no matter what. Even if I know this sucks, I put it out. Whereas a lot of people, that's just not how they choose to put out work. They'll only put out work that they really truly believe is, their best work, or, very close to that. And just my philosophy of art in general sort of dictates that it's not really that much up to me whether the work is good or that. It's up to me to make it, and then from there people can decide that for themselves whether they think it's good or whether they also think it's crap like I do. And to just like have fun with it, and like to try and get back to a place where you're just having fun making art and you don't care. It is what it is. It's okay to like let go of the like control sometimes, and sort of just like put a very hard deadline, like an hour. This is going to be done in an hour, and it'll be what it is. And we're all just going to like be along for the journey and laugh and create something stupid and just have fun and just like, not taking it too serious.